Good evening, and welcome to our show, Brookfield Public Advocate. I'm your host, Bruce Senek. This new program, this being our second, will examine issues important to Brookfield and its surrounding communities. The idea for the show originated during my campaign for state representative last fall for Connecticut's 107th District. Those who may recall, I ran on the Common Sense party line. Those new to the show, the intent of the program is to be somewhat of a point-counterpoint on current dialogue regarding local issues. We will have guests discuss many different subjects, share opinions, and which sometimes average folks don't vocalize. In my professional career as a financial advisor spanning 3 decades, I learned early on from a mentor that it's the squeaky wheel that gets oiled. This show will sometimes be a venue for those that may not be so squeaky. Future topics range from local interest stories, that'll be tonight's show, guests from our new court realignment, members of several boards, guests to discuss conflicts of interest, and people knowledgeable on water issues so vitally important to our public health. The program will evolve and grow, and for viewers, I suggest that have topics of interest to please contact me through this cable station or through brookfieldpublicadvocate@yahoo.com. I believe that through keeping an open mind and being willing to listen to an opposing viewpoint, we can make this area a better place in which to live and work. Thinking outside the box often brings new vigor and enthusiasm to help in solving problems. I hope you'll enjoy the show. Tonight's topic is going to be the Antique Auto Club of America. Our guests tonight are from Brookfield, Bob Brown, our president of the local chapter of the Housatonic Valley region, and Paul Tansky of Newtown, the club's newsletter publisher and webmaster guru. Welcome, and thank you both for joining us.
Thanks, Bruce.
Nice to be here.
Thanks for having us on your show today, and we hope the listening audience will gain some insight into what the Housatonic Valley Region Antique Automobile Club is. Just to give you a little background on the club, the club has been in existence since 1973, and it's based in the Housatonic Valley area, and we have members in the club numbering about 110. And these members are scattered throughout about 17 area towns. Go ahead.
What I'd like to ask is what qualifies as an antique auto?
Well, the antique automobiles is kind of a general term from the state statutes in Connecticut. An antique automobile is one that is 20 years old or older. That definition varies in different states and countries, but here in Connecticut, it's 20 years or older as an antique automobile.
Okay. What does our club, or for that matter, any antique auto club do? What in terms of either meetings or shows? If you could expand on that a little bit.
Sure. The club has many venues of activities. We put on an annual car show. Have for all the years that we've been in existence. We do local tours with antique automobiles. We have club seminars. We have picnics. Many things. Basically, it's a social club. I would say it's a social club of like-minded people, mostly friendly people that enjoy antique cars and trucks and other mechanical things. And I might say you don't need to own an antique automobile or truck to be part of our membership. Just have an interest in old cars.
Old cars. Tell us also about some members. I think a lot of members, most members probably do have old cars. I remember attending an event a few years ago where one of our members has some antique boats, and we went out on Candlewood Lake. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the other than just cars?
Sure. It's true. We go through a lot of phases with our car club. If you have a collection of people that are interested in old cars, they're probably interested in other mechanical and interesting things also, and they include boats, airplanes, and various other collections. One of our features through our monthly meetings is one meeting a year. We have a meeting called Hobby Night, and this is when members get to showcase some of their other interests. But we have members that have larger collections of boats, and we sometimes get to ride on those boats on some of our outings.
Could you tell us when the meetings are, and maybe just kind of go through an example of what an average meeting is?
Sure. The meetings are held the second Wednesday of every month at the Hawleyville Fire Department. That's down in Hawleyville, Connecticut, near exit 9 of Route 84. And the meeting starts at 7:30 and usually runs for about an hour and a half. And it's during those meetings that we have a lot of content to, about cars and also other things. During those meetings we get guest speakers come in and speak of various issues regarding old cars, and we have a lot of good things to snack on at those meetings, I will say.
I've had some of those low-calorie donuts. They're really very good. Paul, could you tell us a little bit about the newsletter? We do a newsletter every month, and the website. Could you just tell the audience a little bit about those?
Well, we try to publish it just prior to the monthly meetings to try to encourage more attendance to the meetings. The website was something that I started a little over a year ago because that seems to be the direction a lot of clubs are going. We try to get our website updated as often as we can, but I'm juggling the time between the two, so it's kind of hard to do both. I'm looking for volunteers if there are any in the club. I attend the events. We encourage members to submit things to me for the newsletter to be included in it. I'm always willing to, publish anything that any of the members might get from another event that they attend that I don't. We try to include things about national and local events of other clubs. We have an events calendar on it. We do publish our meeting minutes so that members that can't attend a meeting can get information as to what might have gone on in the meeting in the prior month. And that's about it, I guess.
I think since we have the Housatonic Valley region, that's where we attend, but there are many clubs throughout the area, throughout the country, and being a member of the National Association, we also every other month receive, and it's hermetically sealed packet, the Antique Automo Club magazine, and they have great shots of different meets throughout the country, different automobiles, and it's really quite enlightening. They usually have a few public stories about the members and how they've restored their particular vehicles.